I was aware of them as far back as All Right, which appeared on the Clueless soundtrack, which I had. I thought it was a great song.
Hello, VC. Plastic Eric here, Plastic Soundwave, for another episode of Collection Connection, the game that's just an excuse to show music. For the rules, look in the description, and let's get into it. My brother showed the album Life on Other Planets by Supergrass. And what I noticed about that album is it was black and white artwork, but it has like a little rainbow up at the top. And I thought that was kind of cool. And I looked for what rainbow albums that I've got. And I ended up going with an album I showed actually a couple of weeks ago. Zephyr by Zephyr. I got into this band because I've been interested in Tommy Bolin's music, and this was the very first band that Tommy Bolin was in. This album came out in 1969. This is a 2014 repress. If you don't know who Tommy Bolin is, he had a couple of solo records before he passed away. He replaced Joe Walsh in the James Gang, and then later on replaced Richie Blackmore in Deep Purple. But before all of that, he did this record with Zephyr, or a couple of records with them actually. This was the first one, and it is a picture of, or it's basically a black and white artwork with some rainbow in it. So that's what my connection is for this one. I recently saw a documentary with that was all about Tommy Bolin, and it was interesting how he joined this band. They were jamming out before he was a member. They were jamming out in, I believe, Denver, Colorado. And while they were jamming, they hear a knock on the door, and there's a guy there with a guitar, and he's like, "Hey, do you mind if I jam with you?" And he jammed with them. They liked him, and that's how he became a member. But what had happened was he had literally gotten off the bus in Denver, was walking down the street, heard these guys jamming, and decided to go and see if they would want to jam with him. And I think that is such a cool story about how he got into this band. So it existed before he was in there, and this was, once they got a contract. But I just think that's such a cool story. This album here, they have a female singer, Candy Givens. And as I've described before, to me, she sounds like Ann Wilson doing the style of Janis Joplin. And not only does this have a front cover with black and white art and a rainbow on it, but it also has black and white art on the back with some rainbow colors in it. Here's the inside of the record. Nice inner sleeve. So pictures of the band. There's Tommy Bolin. There is Candy Givens. I've seen interviews with the other guys, but I'm still not familiar with what their names are. And this record came on a little yellow vinyl. So yeah. My pick for this week then is Zephyr. And I think my time's up right about now.